How to set up Topdon Rlink for Roewe VDS2 OEM software. Complete step-by-step setup. Hey everyone, this is Hussein, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back to Baabji Motors, your ultimate pit stop for everything about automobile diagnostics and programming tools. Before we roll up our sleeves and dive into today's topic, here's a quick but important note. This video is purely for educational and informational purposes. Everything you see here is meant to guide professional technicians, learners, and auto enthusiasts in understanding how these systems work safely and effectively. We fully respect fair use. All images, references, and software shown belong to their respective owners. Always make sure to follow official manufacturer instructions and your local laws when working on vehicles. Now, before we get started, I've got a fun challenge for you. Let's aim for 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments within a week. Most of you watch regularly but haven't subscribed yet. Come on, guys, subscribing takes just a second, but it fuels this channel like high-octane petrol. Smash that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and don't forget to hype this video in the comments. It's a fun, free way to show your support and push Baabji Motors up the YouTube charts. All right, ready? Let's dive straight into how to set up Topdon Rlink for Roewe VDS2 OEM software. So, let's begin with a quick overview. Both Topdon Rlink X7 and Rlink Lite are fully compatible with Roewe's VDS2 OEM diagnostic software. But here's an important detail. While the Rlink Lite comes fully licensed out of the box, the Rlink X7 requires a Roewe license activation. So if you're using an X7, make sure to contact your authorized Topdon dealer or service provider to get your license activated before proceeding. Also, take note. The Rlink J2534 green dongle is not compatible with VDS2 software, so make sure you're using the correct hardware before continuing. Now, here's the step-by-step setup procedure. First, head over to the official Topdon website and download the Rlink platform driver. It's essential to get this directly from the official source to ensure compatibility and avoid installation errors. Once the download is complete, install the driver on your laptop. Next, connect your Rlink device to both your laptop and your vehicle. After the connection, run the Rlink platform driver. If everything's functioning properly, you'll see a clear indication on the screen showing that both the device and the vehicle are connected successfully. Now, move on to driver management and select driver info. Here's where you need to check if the Roewe driver has already been downloaded. If it hasn't, don't worry. Simply click the corresponding driver option and let download. Once the driver download completes, click on the Roewe driver and select Rlink mode. This step ensures that the VDS2 software communicates correctly with your Rlink device. With that done, it's time to open the VDS2 OEM software. Log in with your valid account credentials. These are usually provided by Roewe's authorized channels or partners. Once logged in, select your vehicle information, and you're all set to begin the diagnostic session. That's it. You've successfully set up your Topdon Rlink for use with Roewe VDS2 OEM software. It's a straightforward process, but every step needs to be followed carefully to ensure a stable connection and accurate diagnostics. Whether you're a workshop technician or an advanced DIY user, this setup allows you to perform factory-level diagnostics, coding, and programming just like an authorized service center. And remember, if you're using multiple interfaces or drivers on your laptop, it's best to close other diagnostic software while using VDS2 to prevent conflicts. This little precaution can save you from unnecessary headaches during setup or scanning. Now, before we wrap up, here's something interesting. Did you know that Roewe, a brand under SAIC Motor, has been one of the earliest to integrate OEM-level diagnostic encryption into its systems? That's why tools like Topdon Rlink are so crucial. They bridge that communication gap and let independent workshops perform dealership-grade functions safely. All right, that brings us to the end of today's guide. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end. A big shout-out to all my loyal viewers. Your support keeps Baabji Motors running strong. And if you're new here, don't leave without subscribing. It's free for you, but makes a world of difference for this channel's growth. So here's your mission again. 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments in 1 week. Drop your thoughts or questions about Rlink setup in the comments, or just type HYPED to help this video climb the YouTube leaderboard. And here's a quick Baabji Motors tip before we sign off. Always use an original USB cable and avoid USB hubs when connecting diagnostic devices. It might sound small, but it can drastically improve stability and reduce connection dropouts. Once again, thank you for watching, learning, and supporting. Until next time, keep diagnosing smart, keep upgrading your skills, and as always, stay powered by knowledge. Only here on Baabji Motors.